So for $339,000, this is what you're gonna be able to get here in the Dallas area. Today, also, I'm gonna talk to you about a different program. For all my first-time buyers out there that just have a little bit of money or just low cash up front, this is one of my options that I have for low cash up front. This could qualify for a 1% down payment, which could be less than $4,000. So today I want to just give you guys the full tour, give you a little bit more details about these programs and see if this could even be an option for you. All right, so let me start you off from the exterior. Today, they're doing some work road. They're doing some work on the road. But this is gonna be the home. Beautiful, beautiful two-story modern style home. It's in a really nice street that is pretty much surrounded by newer homes. This is right across, we have a newer home as well. We have this tends to be like a kid's school, but this is gonna be the one. This is gonna be the one. This is gonna be 3 beds, 2.5 baths. Located in South Dallas. So South Dallas, this one, it's gonna be about 10 minutes from South Dallas. I see that this is always a good option for this type of product. Is always a good option for or first-time buyers or just any investors. But the program that I'm gonna talk to you about, it's gonna be it's just specific for my first-time buyers. So here we're gonna have all the bedrooms upstairs, only half bath downstairs for your guest. And here we're gonna have the closet, the garage. Let's take a look at it. They have all their little storage in there. They're using it as their storage. This is gonna be the half bath, really beautiful. I love the texture that they used here. Really, really nice texture that they used. This is gonna be the vanity. Love these handles. And the beautiful mirror with the light hanging. Really, really love that. I'm a huge fan of that. All right, so for all of my first-time buyers, there is what we call an FHA program. Usually you would have to be a US resident or a citizen in order to qualify for this program and usually make a combined income of less than $110,000. Usually what this program lets you qualify for a 1% or a 0%, which is down payment assistance program through FHA. 1%, it's the most common one where they'll just let you pretty much pay out of pocket your 1%, and that would just pretty much be the down payment. But then, so usually if it's 1%, that would be around $3,900. That would just be your down payment. But usually in these homes, there is also closing costs. Closing costs tend to be a huge one, especially for these types of homes. Closing costs on average, they're about $12,000 for this style of homes. Let's see if how we can open this. Beautiful. Closing costs tend to be around $12,000, which means that those would always be negotiable in between the sellers and the buyers. Our main job is to negotiate those for you, of course. But if we can get the seller to cover all your closing costs, literally your out of pocket for something like this could be around $3,900. Plus the $500 inspection fee that goes to the third party that you hire, which I always suggest to hire a third party inspector. So that would pretty much be the only total out of pocket, depending on the seller if they want to cover the closing costs. But we have gotten a lot of our clients where deals where the seller covers all of their closing costs plus getting down payment assistance. Literally, they come to the closing table with less than $4,000, which I find that personally amazing, especially in this economy. Check it out, beautiful layout. I'm not sure if you're like admiring how beautiful this is. I love the built-in shelves, beautiful fireplace. All of this for $339,000. So I want to show you the backyard because that has my heart right here. So just like I said, pretty much we can do that down payment assistance program for you. and get you in with less than $4,000 out of pocket. Beautiful, beautiful little patio here. They added a nice little sink. Oh gosh, they went crazy. All right, beautiful grill. I love that. I really, really, just like you see, there's all new construction homes all around. This is South Dallas. And they have a nice little fan there. And these have electricity there as well. Not bad at all, actually. I really like this. I really like this concept. All right, so let's head back out. Y'all let me know in the comments what you all think about this. Really, really love these style. Okay, but just going back to the numbers, right? So out of pocket could be less than 1%. For this would be less than 4,000. Now, the big one is a lot of my clients are like, okay, Rigo, but what are gonna be the rates like? What are gonna be the terms like? And that's where I'm gonna talk to you guys more about, right? So usually if you get an FHA down payment assistance program or any sort of program where they help you with your down payment, usually the main one is that you might just get the market rate, which right now the market rate's around 6%, or you might get a little bit above the market rate. What we have personally seen is that we could get a really good market rate, which is in the low 6s, plus the down payment assistance. We're gonna be checking out this bedroom. Plus the down payment assistance. Overall, for this price point, if you were to finance it with the down payment assistance and everything, your monthly payment could be close to around $26,000 to $28,000. I'm sorry, that's a lot. That's a lot. I'm not sure what I was thinking. Monthly payment could be anywhere from $2,600 to $2,800 a month for something like this with the down payment program and with your out of pocket to be around less than 4,000. So that is always an option if you are a buyer out there, right? So this is gonna be the little office / first bedroom. This would be the laundry space. So if you're just a buyer out there that just wants to buy your first property, get into the real estate game, you can do it with little to no money down using that program that I just talked to you about. I really love this shower, how nice, well built it is. Really, really nice. This builder did not cheap out on anything. I can tell you that. Beautiful floors. So you guys seen the floors? I love these floors. This is gonna be bedroom number 2. Let me know what you all think about that program. If y'all are wanting to use that program with other homes, I can always check it out for you and let you know more about it and give you more details. So always feel free to reach out. Phone number is 214-713-4398. Tell me that you came from YouTube. Text me first. Tell me that you came from YouTube. That way I can get in touch with you. But this is going to be the primary bedroom. I do love the lights here and the little texture that they use on the back. Feels really, really nice. And of course, this is for all my people that don't like to get up at night and turn off the lights. I love that, including myself. This is gonna be the primary bathroom. Really nice. Just like I said, they did a really good job with overall the whole concept of this home and the quality of this home. So props to them. And this is going to be the closet for the primary bedroom. So this could be, just like I said, a good starter home. The later down the line, you can transition to something bigger. Usually I have seen a lot of my clients that pretty much buy something small. They're like, Rigo, this is going to be my first house. Let me buy something small. Let me not, put myself out of a price point where I'm probably not going to be able to afford. And usually that's what we like to mention to all of our buyers. Make sure that if you're going to be buying a home, stay or focus on looking to hold that home for at least 5 years, right? You do not want to hold for anything less, because if you needed to sell, it actually costs money to sell that property, right? And usually if you don't build enough equity within the next 2 to 3 years, you're not gonna have enough to sell it, right? So usually that's what we like to mention. Make this a long-term goal for you. Get in your feet wet, because you guys already know with inflation and all the craziness that's going on, a lot of more people are gonna lose more jobs. The government's gonna keep printing more money. We all know how they're doing it. And guess what happens? Whenever they print more money, what happens? Everything skyrockets, right? So real estate is gonna be one of the main things that's gonna go up. Usually the wealthy like to do that because they already own millions and millions of real estate. So you have to make sure this is possibly an option for you. That's what I'm pretty much putting it out there. 1% down payment. A lot of people don't know this. You can look this up. FHA loan programs, one down payment assistance or 1% down. And once you guys are ready and feel like you need to come out and tour these homes, let me know. Send me a message at 214-713-4398. Thank y'all so much for watching, and we'll be in tune on the next one.